The RJ Kids.
Story Treasure Thief. Ramgarh's King Jai Singh was a kind and a just ruler. King Jai Singh used to keep his subjects very happy. During his reign, there was happiness and prosperity all around. No one faced any kind of problems. Once a week, the king used to donate things of basic need to the needy people. People who received the donations used to praise the king.
Long live the benevolent Emperor Raja Jai Singh! Long live the benevolent Emperor Raja Jai Singh!
Thus the king was talked about on every nook and corner of the kingdom. The subjects would keep talking about the king and praising him. Some people are talking on the street.
My brothers, you won't find such a great king like us even if you search the entire universe.
You are right, brother. What you say is absolutely correct. Our king takes good care of his subjects. He takes good care of his subjects just like a mother would do of her son.
You are right. Our king is like a parent to us. May God grant all that he has wished for.
That's when there is an announcement from the king to his subjects. The announcers are announcing loudly.
Listen, listen, listen! Listen very carefully! There is a very important announcement from our king. A very cunning thief named Sultan has escaped from our Ramgarh's neighboring state, Shankargarh, and has entered Ramgarh. Careful, careful! If anyone hears anything about Sultan, they should immediately notify the royal court. The thief is bald and his clothes are in tatters. One who notifies will be rewarded. Listen, listen, listen!
Everyone have huddled together and are listening to the king's announcement. That's when a man says,
Heard that, brother? Thief Sultan has escaped from Shankargarh and entered our kingdom. He is a very cunning thief, let me tell you. You are right, brother. We need to be safe from the thief. I am scared even right now.
What? What's there to fear? If I find that thief anywhere, I will tie him up with a rope and take him straight to the royal court in front of the king and claim the reward.
Hey, brother, it is not simple to catch that thief. And also to claim the reward also is not that simple. Yes, we will have to come up with a really good plan for this.
all the three men start thinking about a plan. On the other hand, thief Sultan is quietly sitting in black clothes on top of a small hillock in Ramgarh beneath a black rock and thinking of a robbing plan.
This is certainly a safe place. Now I can certainly start my thieving work from here. This place is completely secluded. I am completely fed up with these small and petty thefts now. This time, I will pull off a big one in Ramgarh. And then I will have no need to steal again in my life. But who do I target here? In whose house can I get a lot of money? I need to think. How about stealing the royal treasure in the royal palace? Yes, this would be perfect. Now this is called a royal master plan. Let me start planning.
On the other hand, King Jai Singh is sitting worried in his court. The army commander and all the soldiers are also worried. The commander tries to butter up the king and says,
Your Highness, you're unnecessarily worried. We have announced in the entire Ramgarh. This escaped convict Sultan will very soon be in our clutches.
Commander, I am not worried about myself, but I am worried about my subjects. And I also worry that the thief should not con my innocent subjects.
Your Highness, please don't think like this. Our subjects are fearless and courageous. They all are very alert.
Okay, Commander. This is what I expected from you.
Thank you, Your Highness. You please go to your chambers and relax there. And I assure you, Your Highness, that soon, very soon, you will receive a good news.
Let the royal court be adjourned.
With the royal court adjourned, the king goes to his chambers. It's night time. Thief Sultan is approaching the royal palace. He has a rope and a big bag with him. The palace is flooded with lights. There are fire torches glowing on the walls of the palace. Sultan uses the rope to climb the wall and enters the palace and starts walking through the corridors to search for the treasure. He suddenly stops in front of a room which has a big lock in front of it. Then the thief starts thinking.
Looks like this is the door of the treasury room. But the lock looks very, very strong. Let me try opening it.
The thief tries to open the lock with a hammer. The lock doesn't open. The sound of the hammer wakes up the king, who's sleeping in the room adjacent to the treasury. The king ties a mask on his face and walks towards the treasury room. The king asks the thief,
Who are you, brother?
I am a thief. I have come to steal.
Wonderful. I am a thief too. Come on, let's steal together.
Okay. Whatever riches we find inside, we shall share it equally. But how do we open this huge big lock?
Let me see.
The king then takes the lock in his hand and checks and says,
I have a master key with me. Let me try it. Perhaps this will open with
The
that.
king takes out the keys from his pocket and puts it in the lock. The lock opens. Both go inside and share the treasure equally.
Oh, brother, what is your name? And where do you stay?
My name is Sultan and I stay on the Black Rock.
It was fun, Sultan. Come on, let's escape quickly.
Yes, you are right. It's not right to wait here for a long time.
Sultan, we have emptied the entire treasury. Why not leave 2 diamond rings for the king? You give one, and I will give one from my share.
Yes, why not? Take this, brother. Even the king will be happy.
The king and the thief both keep 1 diamond ring each on the treasure box and walk in opposite directions. The next day in the royal court,
Commander, go immediately and check the treasury room whether everything is all right or not.
Yes, Your Highness. I will check it at once.
the commander is surprised on seeing the treasury room. The treasury has been robbed. Only 2 rings are remaining. The commander keeps these 2 rings to himself and thinks that the king won't come to know about this. He comes to the court and says,
Your Highness, a great tragedy. We are ruined, Your Highness. The treasury has been robbed. I'm sorry, but there's nothing left, Your Highness.
What did you say? Nothing is left. Did you check carefully, Commander?
Yes, Your Highness. There is absolutely nothing left over there.
Soldiers, immediately go to the small hill and raid the Black Rock. Arrest Sultan Thief from there and bring him to me with all the treasure.
The soldiers raid the Black Rock and arrest Sultan and bring him to the court along with the treasure.
Was it you who stole from the treasury in the palace?
Yes, Your Highness. But along with me, there was one more thief. He took half of the treasure and the other half I took it.
Who was the second thief?
Don't know, Your Excellency. I met him in the palace itself.
Both of you took away the entire treasure.
No, Your Highness. We had left 2 diamond rings for you. The other thief said that we should leave something for you.
Are you telling the truth?
Yes, Your Highness.
Soldiers, search the commander immediately.
The commander is scared. On searching, both the diamond rings are found on him.
I'm really sorry, Your Highness. Please spare me.
Put the commander in prison right now. I don't need a cunning commander. And from today, Sultan will be our new commander. I am very happy with his honesty today.
All the courtiers start praising the king.
Long live Emperor Jai Singh! Long live Emperor Jai Singh!
That's why it is said that honesty is like a precious diamond. It's a priceless virtue and it never goes in vain.